Welcome. This video is part of the videos on the Inner Triad. Remember, in the introduction video, I divided the circle that represents your personality in three. The part below is the child. Who is a child? Well, we carry inside ourselves the child we have been. The adult you are today has developed, has grown out of you as a child. The woman and the man in you have developed, have grown out of who you was as a child. It is an opposite process to what we see in the outer world, where the couple comes first and the child afterwards. The child has mainly two aspects: the healthy, spontaneous, joyful, playful, creative aspect, and the hurt aspect, neglected, over-criticized, suppressed, abused, or overprotected and spoiled, which is also a form of neglect. Both the joyful and the hurt part of the child are the result of how the parents treat it. The healthy, playful, joyful part will be bigger in a child growing up in a harmonious family. The hurt part will be bigger in a child growing up in a violent family. In other words, the child reflects the relationship between his mother and his father, which in turn reflects the experiences of the parents when they were children themselves, as also the values the parents have taken over from society at large. This is the intergenerational transmission I talk about in another video. Most healing work is about the wounded part of the child. To remember hurtful events and experiences, to become aware of how they shaped his further development, to understand the circumstances the parents were in and what shaped their personalities, and how this influences him. The goal is to mourn, forgive, and grow out of patterns of feeling, thinking and behavior related to the hurt. To relinquish the dependence of the child and become autonomous, capable of self-nourishment on many levels. The archetypes of the inner child are represented by the divine child, completely free to express its wisdom and creativity. Example is Harry Potter. Adults who stay emotionally children, as Peter Pan, have as archetypes Puer Eternus and Puella Eterna. They may be biologically adults or even elderly, but emotionally they did not grow up. There are many examples of adults with very wounded children within who succeeded to transform the traumas of their youth. I'll give you one example, Gavin the Becker, who grew up in an extremely violent household. He has become a world-renowned specialist in safety. He advises governments, large corporations, and public figures how to stay safe. His book, The Gift of Fear, Survival Signals That Protect Us from Violence, was a #1 national bestseller and has been translated in 14 languages. If you want to know more about the inner child, see my videos on cognitive schemas and strategies related to them. You can write to me in the comments below or contact me through my website. Stay tuned, stay safe, and stay well. Subscribe.